Hi guys, this is Marialen Magana, and I am in Berwyn, because even though I'm not political at all, this time I am getting really involved, and I am very concerned of everything that's going on, especialmente for us, los Latinos. Here with me, thank you so much for meeting up with me, it's Theodore Polashek. Did I say that right?
You got it.
Yes, he's running for mayor, okay, February 28th is election, and thank you so much for taking my phone call just out of the blue. I just have a couple of questions that I'm concerned, and I wanted to relay it out to my Latino friends, and let's get down to it. You're running for mayor. Election is on Tuesday. A couple of things that I'm very concerned is the things and the injustices that are going on in Berwyn. Now, to me, Berwyn is a very rich town, we could say, but it turns out it's not really like that, is it?
There's a strong working community here, followed up with labor families, families that have 2 or 3 jobs. It's a rich community and culture,
okay,
and has a rich history.
All right, so let's get down to it. What are you or your plans? For example, the one thing that I'm very concerned about is both kids and seniors.
Sure.
Because these are the two that can't really fight for themselves. Seniors.
Well, one of the things that, and I'm glad you asked this question about seniors, we don't have a senior housing center here, and we want to focus on that and make sure that's one of our top priorities and develop for the seniors. The seniors all have either grew up here or were born here.
Right, they stay. They're here and they don't leave. They're here.
They don't want to go anywhere else, so we want to offer this place for them to be able to still enjoy being part of the Berwyn because their doctors are here, their families are around, and their roots are here, and we want to make sure they feel comfortable and they have the services and the needs provided to them.
Okay, and another thing that I got from this propaganda that I got from you guys, which is very interesting, on here you state a point, keeping money in your pocket. So, from what I'm reading here, guys, 5 straight tax increases, right? An increase of 49% of the city tax levy, second highest real estate tax in the area, and yet more than $194 million in debt?
Correct. The problem is that...
Ouch.
The problem is every tax increase the mayor's put through has literally he's outspent every tax increase. Never once did he balance a budget. It's really simple. If you're in your household and if you're making X amount of money, you just don't want to outspend that.
Right.
And if you do it every year, and you do it for 8 consecutive years, your debt grows. It's very simple. You just want to balance the budget. When you balance the budget, you also want to be in the black and start paying off the city debts and start putting money into future funds and implementing a proper plan. A plan for the city.
So it's as simple as just balancing the budget. You're saying that's what you're going to be doing.
Absolutely. Transparency, okay. Making sure everybody knows where the money's going and where it's being spent.
Speaking of where it's going and what's going on with the schools?
Well, the schools, you have two school districts, actually 3, but two elementary school districts, District 100 and District 98. And unfortunately, District 100 is having an issue trying to raise the taxes. But because of the current administration and the mayor raising the taxes 5 times, the school district is not a home rule. So they have to put it on a referendum asking the residents to please, do you mind us raising your taxes so we can pay this, make sure there's proper funding for the programs and the proper payment for either funding a new school or paying the teachers. No one wants it. They already get hit. They already got hit by 5 tax increases, and they can't afford another tax increase. So once again, balancing the budget and alleviating some of that stress on the schools and allowing the schools to ask for the tax increase and the residents actually standing by and saying, yes, we support this.
Nice. Also, kudos on having Latino, the Latinas. Speaking of Latinas, one dear friend, this one I do know personally, Cynthia Gutierrez, who's running for city treasurer. But before, do you mind coming up for a minute?
Sure.
Yeah, awesome. Yay!
Hi. Another one.
Okay, one of the things that total population here, 56,000 in Berwyn alone.
That's right.
Out of 56,000, 60% are Latinos.
That's right.
That's 40,000 guys, okay, in case you can't, rápido ahí hacer Pero, if I can ask, why now, mujer? Because I know you as a friend. I know you as a homemaker.
That's right. It's true.
I'm not saying that you're, the treasurer, you got to go ahead and deal with money, but why now? What took you so long to get involved?
Well, that's a great question, Marialen. I've actually been in banking 16 years, 7 as a manager. And what happened is I'm seeing everything that's going on at the national level. And right now is where local officials do impact how the community is going to be. So there's a huge impact. Now is the time to get involved. I couldn't think of any other year to run for office, and especially with Ted, that I know that dicho al hecho hay mucho trecho.
Hello.
And Ted has actually got involved and taken action. In fact, when we needed our driver's license, Ted, can you talk to us a little bit about how you got involved?
Absolutely. State Rep Lisa Hernandez co-authored and sponsored this bill in front of the state of Illinois Congress. She reached out to me asking for support, saying, listen, I need some direction and some help from the community. I said, whatever you need, 100%. I wrote, because I'm also involved with Czech organizations, and I'm the president of the Czech American Community Center. So I wrote a letter as an alderman and as a president of the Czech American Community Center stating the importance of this, her bill to pass down in Springfield. And we were able to, with the support, not just with my support, but her lobbying other state reps and state senators, it was able to pass through the Illinois State Congress.
Speaking about Latinos, mujer, why is it so important for us to vote? We're talking about 40,000 Latinos just in Berwyn.
That's right, and thank you very much for pointing that out. Now is the time, because we need someone who's going to have our full back. Ted not only got involved with the licenses, one of the things that I'm very passionate about is educating our community as well, as far as financial literacy, as far as making sure that we have different resources. And Ted has actually committed to having a Latino liaison directly to help our Latino community. Ted, can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with some DACA, and then what are your plans on that as well?
Well, once again, I've been involved with the community for since I was a kid.
Okay.
The community has given me so much, and Berwyn is a very diverse community. I was raised in a great family that showed love and respect to everybody. I love my neighbors. My father always taught me, take care of your neighbors like you want someone to take care of your mother when you're not around.
Right.
Okay.
That's very important.
And so when someone comes up to me and says, I have issues or I need help, I don't care who you are. If you need help, I'll stand up and assist you. And when it came down to when President Obama, former President Obama, passed the DACA and Dreamers Act, I worked very closely with State Rep Lisa Hernandez. And there was the rally that was down at Navy Pier. There was over 10,000 people that were applying for.
I remember, I was there.
They were overwhelmed. So State Rep Lisa and I acted. We did it at the Czech Center over here, and we opened the doors to everybody. The hall was packed. We did it twice there, and we just recently did one at the Boys and Girls Club called Sokol off of 16th Street. Just two months ago we did this. So it's important that the residents of the community know that we're not just Johnny-come-latelys. We're actually involved. We want to fight the battle. We want everybody to understand that we are your voice.
Okay.
We understand what's going on. I'm first-born generation here. My wife is an immigrant. My mom's an immigrant, okay? This is a very important thing to me that I know it sounds kind of crazy coming from a white guy, but it is important. I understand.
Well, white is just your skin. That's it. Europeans, they were white. They were still immigrants, but I understand, and I'm glad to hear that you understand the fear that's going on right now.
And there's no room on our slate. There's no room that will be in form of the government of the city of Berwyn for bulliness or bigotry. None whatsoever. None.
That's important. That's very important.
And that's exactly why I got involved. Del dicho al hecho hay mucho trecho, and that's why seeing with me, its actions speak louder than words. So that's why I am proud to be your first Latina candidate in the history of the city and first generation here as well. Proud to be
proud of her.
Proud to be with Berwyn United.
And also, you know what? I just wanted to mention these great people that I met, which are part of the Berwyn United Slate, which is Elizabeth, Edgar, Corina, Jose Ramirez también, all the Latinos, guys. We only have, I'm going to post this mañana, so a day? And then you have to cast your vote. February 28th. It's Tuesday. It's the last day of the month. And also, you guys, I wanted to go ahead and do a quick shout out to the rest of the people that are on the Berwyn United Slate, which is Elizabeth Jimenez, and great people that I got a chance to meet them. Jaime Garcia Perez, because the whole name is on there. Corina Lopez and Jose Ramirez.
Yes, Elizabeth Jimenez is running for Township Trustee, Jose for 2nd Ward, Corina for 5th Ward, and Edgar for 8th Ward. And also, I am proud to be the first Latina candidate in the history of the city in top of the ticket, and also first generation here. So I'm proud to be part of Berwyn United.
Love it. Guys, thank you so much. Now my job's going to be so I can cut all of this up and get it out to everybody. But please, please, please go out and vote. February 28th, that's the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Now they got to feed me. Bye.
Bye.